Alright you guys, today's video is going to be the end of summer favorites. I have so many favorites that I have discovered this summer. There will be timestamps down below. I don't want to make this intro any longer than it is. So if you are interested in just the hair care items that I found, or if you're interested in just like random products or music or movies, there'll be timestamps all down below. I know a lot of end of summer favorites, they're mostly just product videos. This is going to be a mix of everything. So grab a snack, grab a drink, it's going to be a long one. Alright you guys, let's get into food section first, my favorite. I do want to point out that I'm still doing intermittent fasting, however you say it. It has been working pretty well. Don't get me wrong, there are some nights where I'm like, where the pizza at? 11 o'clock at night, but I know gotta stick to this. So speaking of sticking to it, I have some little snacks that I have been loving this summer. The first thing that I want to mention is I went to Whole Foods, I want to say like a couple months back, probably around maybe like beginning of July, and I was looking for something that was kind of like gummies. So I came across these right here. Oh my god, they're amazing. They're cheap. You can get the Whole Foods brand, but I do not get the Whole Foods brand because they have a lot of other ingredients that I'm like, why? So this one has the simplest ingredients. The sugar content is pretty damn good. It's only 2 grams per package, which is awesome. They are just basically fruit roll-ups, but the healthier version. That's the best way I can describe them. They are from Will Made and they're called Veggie Goes. So I have the flavors berry, apple, spinach. Amazing. You can't even taste the veggies. So if you guys are thinking like, oh, there's veggies in it, you can't taste them. You guys know fruit overpowers veggies. If you guys haven't had a smoothie, like a green smoothie, fruit always overpowers the veggie taste. So keep that in mind when you get these. You won't taste the vegetables, and your kids won't either. The next flavor that I have is Mango Apple Pumpkin, which is actually pretty good for the fall. You don't really taste the pumpkin as much, but you definitely taste that mango. And then this one is Sweet Potato Apple Spices. And I know what you guys are probably gonna say. You're gonna be like, Kira, which one is your favorite? Do not make me pick and choose. I love them all. These are the things I have on deck. The reason why I go for this snack is because it's less in calories, it's less in sugar, so this is a lot healthier than eating fruit roll-ups. I know fruit roll-ups are vegan, and I know Gushers are vegan, but they're not healthy. This is the semi-healthier version, so I'm getting my vegetables, even though I eat vegetables every day, but I'm getting my vegetables in along with me having some fruit. So these are awesome. And I'm telling you, you guys can trick your kids. So these are like $1 something each at Whole Foods. You can probably order them online as well. But these have been my go-to summer snacks. Grab them all the time. V does not really care for them. But again, he never really grew up with fruit roll-ups and, you know, all those gummies. So he's not used to this kind of taste. So if you never had like fruit roll-ups, or, you know, if you're not a fan of gummies, you probably wouldn't like these. But for me, like, I'm a gummy fanatic, and with me being vegan, you guys know most gummy products have gelatin in them, so I can't really have them anymore. So these are my replacements, and these are gonna stick with me until I have kids, and I'll give these to them too. Another one of my favorites, which is kind of more of like an indulgement, I would say, because it is really high in calories, and I'm not much of a calorie counter, but I have been watching what I eat in order for me to lose the weight. Like I told you guys, I'm not gonna keep saying it because I sound like a broken record by now, but these are from Nature's Bakery, and they are the brownies. I have talked about these on my Instagram. They are just amazing, and you guys know that I love to bake. If you do not know, well, now you do. I love to make cookies, I love to make brownies, but the thing with baking, and when you are in the kitchen making those things, you tend to nibble on, you know, everything that you're making, and it can add up. So this is what I've been eating. I haven't been baking as much anymore, and it comes with 2 bars in here, and these taste exactly like brownies without all of the other ingredients. Again, this is just like that time of the month when you want chocolate, and eating like a box of Oreos or any kind of cookies is not the best way to go. I know I'm guilty of it. This is the best way to go. I'll have one of these to satisfy that chocolate craving. And sometimes I warm them up in the microwave. It tastes like a brownie that came out of the oven. I kid you not. So this is my last brownie one. I'm not gonna buy these again because they came out with the pumpkin spice ones. Oh my God. If you guys grew up with the Little Debbie pumpkin, little, I don't know what they're called, Danishes, or I don't know how you want to describe them, but I'll have a picture of them here. I grew up eating those. Now, they are not the healthiest. The amount of bad ingredients that are in those things, you know, it needs some rethinking. Come on, Little Debbie, rethink those. But they're not vegan. So these are vegan. Everything from this line is vegan. These taste exactly like those Little Debbie ones. These can be hard to find because when I went to Target to go pick up the brownie ones, they only had one box of these, and I'm like, where are the other boxes at? I want to get one more. So we had to drive like to 3 Targets to grab like a couple more boxes because these are only seasonal. So if you guys see these, grab them. Or if you're not a fan of pumpkin spice, grab the brownie ones. These are such an awesome treat to have in the house. And the last food item that I want to mention, which I do not have it on hand because I ate it all. Sorry. I'll have a picture around here of it. But it's the caramelized onion hummus. I have been wanting to find my favorite hummus for so long. I've been eating hummus for a good 3 to 4 years, and I finally found it. This is just my go-to hummus. I'll have it with celery sticks. I'll have it with, like, you know, little baby carrots. I'll have it with anything. I'll put it on top of my salad, like a little blob of it for like dressing. I know, not the healthiest, but it is so freaking good. I do want to point out one thing though with this. If you do not like onions or caramelized onions, you are not going to like this hummus. And to me, that is like, because I eat onions every day. I love them. I love onions. I love garlic. And even though I have a sweet tooth, I love some savory things as well. So, I mean, give it a try. Don't take my word for it. Again, everyone's taste buds are different. All right, let's talk about hair. Now, you guys, if you do not know, or you do know, I dealt with a lot of problems in the summertime with my scalp and my hair. But I'm not gonna get too into it because I am gonna do a whole hair care video on how I'm fixing this, you know, well, how I did fix this, because it is almost back to normal, I should say. I was losing a lot more hair. My scalp was completely built up with so much dry skin, like it was peeling, and I've never had chunks of dead skin like that on my scalp. Comes to find out that it was from my Pacifica shampoo. I got the Pineapple Curls shampoo. It didn't agree with my hair. I know a lot of other people that, you know, it agreed with them and they love it, but for me, my scalp was like, girl, get rid of this. So I stopped using it, ended up cutting 5 inches off my hair because it was just done. Then I started to go in with this magical hair mask. Now you guys know I'm not the one to go out and buy hair mask just because. You guys know with me being a minimalist, I learned my lesson with a lot of beauty products. This right here, I stand by. I just love it so much. And I'm not the one, again, not to talk about products like this, but this cured my dry scalp. I've always been the person to have dandruff, and I've always been the person to be afraid to wear black like all day because I know like the flakes would come on the black sweater and it would look like it was snowing outside when really it's summertime. But anyways, this is the Briogeo Scalp Revive Charcoal Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. I know, such a long name, but this is worth every penny. It is pricey, but it's worth it. It's vegan friendly, it's sulfate free, it's paraben free. There's no bad ingredients in this thing. This is going to last you quite a while. It doesn't go bad until 18 months of opening, which is awesome. I use this twice a month to help out with my scalp. Lately, I have been taking a little break from it because I feel like I don't need it as much, but it is such a relaxing mask to have in your hair. I do this while I'm in the shower actually, so I don't really like walk around the house with it because it does have charcoal in it, so it does leak a lot of like, you know, black everywhere. But how I use it is I'll put it in my scalp and I will leave it in my hair while I am shaving, washing, doing all that stuff, only for like a couple seconds, couple minutes. however long it takes me to deal with all of the rest of me, and then I'll rinse it out. And then once it's fully rinsed out, I'll go in with my regular shampoo and conditioner that I'm using, which is sulfate free, vegan friendly. Again, I will do a whole hair care video like towards the winter time because I'm still testing out those items. But so far, this is my baby. That Briogeo product has a little partner that I purchased separately off of Amazon, and it is this little hair massager, scalp massager. This, again, lifesaver. I'll put the Briogeo on my scalp, and then this I will rub it. Well, scrub it, I should say, not rub it. Scrub it in and make sure all of that dead skin is coming off. This does not hurt. It's super soft. It came with this little string so I can hang up in the shower. But when I was in the shower and I had that problem with my scalp, I seen like pieces of the dry scalp in here, and I'm like, oh my god, this thing is working. It's like loosening up all of that dead skin. So this is awesome. It's super inexpensive. There are different kinds online, but I was reading all the reviews. I was doing my research. I was reading all the reviews to see which one was the softest because I didn't want to screw up my scalp because it was already screwed up, so I didn't want to make it worse. All right, and for the last product that I want to talk about is my hair turban. It is stained, I should say. It's stained because of my hair being dyed, and you guys know when you wash out dyed hair and you plop it in a towel, you're gonna have some leftover hair dye. So it happens, but it's clean, I promise. I suggest you guys to get a different color if you're gonna get one of these. Don't be like me and want to go the aesthetic vibe and go for white. I wish I would have got the color black to match my hair. But anyways, besides it being all stained, this is an amazing product. I love this turban. So when I get out of the shower, instead of me scrunching up my hair like I used to, I will just wring out my hair with my hands gently, and I will plop it in here. I will have a little tutorial down below of how to do it because I really suck at showing how to do this because I do it so fast now. But it's super simple the minute you get a hang of it, and it just saves my hair so much. When my hair is like dried from, well, it's semi-dried, it doesn't dry it fully, but it does dry, it does cut the drying time in half because I feel like it has helped with the frizz, and I feel like my hair looks a lot healthier with this as well. So if you are drying your hair with a regular towel, cut it now because that is probably what's breaking your hair. Get something like this. It's going to help you out in the long run. Oh, by the way, the brand that I have is from Aquis, I guess that's how you say it. Aquis, I don't know how to pronounce it, but everything that I'm talking about will be linked down below. You guys know I always have everything down there for you if you want to check it out. And before I let you go with the hair section, when you wash these, do not dry them. I put them in the wash on gentle cycle, let it do its thing. When it comes out, I let it air dry, and that's it. So I try to prolong the life of these, but I don't wash them every time I get out of the shower. I wash them like, because you're just putting wet hair in it, so I wash it like, I want to say like once every 2 weeks. It's not that serious, so because you are putting clean hair in here, so you don't have to wash it all the time. All right, you guys, so let's get into skincare. Now, I've noticed a lot of people have commented and DM me about like, what am I using? My skin looks really glowy, it looks different. And I want to say thank you first. I have been really trying with my skin now. I haven't been neglecting it because I've noticed, you know, with my skincare routine, when I did it back in I think I did it in June or probably before that of this year. I was missing quite a few key ingredients, and I'm still working on it. There's still some things that I'm missing, but I do want to say that I am trying. So I am trying out SPFs to help with my skin because I wasn't really wearing them as much. I know, you live and you learn, so do not come at me for that, okay, skincare people. What I came across is something that is very pricey, but very worth it at the same time. And it is the Osea Ocean Cleansing Milk. This is just my baby right here. It is $54, but it's worth every damn penny. It lasts me a while. Again, I've had this for a couple months now, and I only use a little dab because you don't need much with this. I use it the same way as I was using the Kale Detox Cleanser. And they both do the same thing. I feel like this one does a little bit more than that one. This one actually, it melts away your makeup, your impurities with this fragrance-free cleanser. This pH balance formula removes impurities without irritation. And what really got me to buy this product was it says visibly reduces redness. I would say I always had a lot of redness here and a lot of pigmentation here from me not taking care of my skin back in the day. I was going tanning all the time, as you guys seen in my story video. So anyways, I did have a lot of like damaged skin. I know you guys didn't really notice on most of my videos, which, I mean, thank you for that. You guys always tell me I have beautiful skin. Thank you, thank you. My skin has never been this clear in my life. I'm not even wearing makeup. I only have a little bit of concealer here and here, very tiny bit, because I'm trying to save some of it. I don't want to go out and buy more products. And I have some eyeshadow, and I filled in my eyebrows and a little bit of lipstick. That's it. All of this is my bare skin. I'll get up closer so you guys can see. All of this is just my skin. That's it. So I love this product. It's super soothing. It does not dry out your skin. I feel like I don't even need a moisturizer, even though that you should put moisturizer after you're done doing any kind of cleanser. I feel like I don't need one because my skin is so soft from it. There was a time I was breaking out on my chest. It happens. I put this bad boy on it, like rubbed it on in the shower. I kid you not, it went away within like 3 days. Breakouts gone, redness gone. I love it so much. After I'm done using the cleanser, this is my other favorite product, and this is my second bottle. I did purchase the travel size bottle back in July, and I used it all up. You can use it as a face oil and a body oil, so it's not too oily, you guys, either. So don't freak out if you think like, oh my god, it's oils. I already have oily skin. I have oily skin too. Like, well, around here I have oily skin, the rest was dry, so I'm like a combination. This doesn't ruin your oily skin. It doesn't make you even more oilier, if that's even a word. Again, I have talked about this numerous times. It's the algae body oil from Osea. Again, this is not sponsored, but I do have a coupon code for you guys down below. I did reach out to them to give you guys a coupon code. Again, not sponsored. But this product is amazing, and it smells like oranges and fruit. I don't know, I love the smell of it. I put this on before I go to bed, and V is like, you smell so good. Every night you smell so good. And I'm like, well, I don't wear perfume because you guys, I hate perfume. So he's smelling this, and I use a lot of this. That's why I went through the travel size pretty fast. So I use this on my body as well, because you can, and you can use it on your face. So what this does, it delivers an instant rush of antioxidant, mineral hydration, rich yet lightweight moisturizer, eliminates look of sagging skin without ever feeling greasy. So I want to put that out there. I feel like it's, again, another multi-purpose item. You can use it for your face, you can use it for your whole body. I love multi-purpose products, and both of these are. So this is my makeup remover, my cleanser, along with this being my body lotion / face moisturizer. So love them. They are in glass bottles, which I also love the packaging as well. For once, I am investing in certain skincare products since I am 29 now. So I know you guys are probably gonna be like, 29 still young. It is, but 30 is around the corner, and I want to take care of my skin as much as I can because I wasn't back then. So I'm doing good now, you guys. All right, so now let's get into the random items / products. First item that I want to say that's a lifesaver for me, little backstory with it, is this gadget right here. I know you guys are probably looking at it like, what the heck is this? But what this is that this is a pill crusher. So a little backstory on why I need this. I get massive headaches, especially in the summertime. And I have giant tonsils, like humongous. Obviously, I'm not going to remove them. I've already been to numerous doctors, and all they said was like, whoa, yes, those are big, but do you get sick? And I'm like, no. And they're like, leave them in. So anyways, I have a problem swallowing pills. They would always get caught. So anyways, I have large tonsils. This comes in handy, and if you do have a phobia of swallowing pills, this will come in handy. So all you do is you open it, you put your pills in here, and you twist it and you just crush them. Untwist, keep crushing them. And that's it. And then you just, what I do is I open it up back up and I take it like that, like basically like a shot, and have some water, done. So what I use this for is ibuprofens, or, you know, anything that I need to crush, you know, like pill formation, any kind of medication. I will do it this way. My whole life before this amazing product, I used to take 2 spoons and crush pills that way. It was always a struggle. There was sometimes like I would have massive headaches, and I didn't want to get up to go crush the pills because I knew it was just a challenge, and like the pills would go everywhere, and it was just, I hated it. So this is a lifesaver to me. It was cheap. I've had this since June and I love it. Another random product is just a makeup item. So I normally do not buy or go out my way to buy makeup items. I stick with what I have and that's it. But I wanted something different, which is this little guy right here. This is a lipstick slash lip gloss. The color is in Twig. I love it. It is a little pricey. It's a little on the glamorous side, I should say. I wanted to try it out. It's vegan friendly and I love how smooth it is. This is actually the first time you wearing lipstick and feeling comfortable. So I know on camera it's coming off as kind of like pinkish tone, but it's a little like brown slash nude. Again, I'm not a makeup guru, so I really don't know what I'm talking about here. But I do want to say that I love this. I love this item, even though it is really pricey. I just think it's worth it, and I love the color. I love that I can wear lipstick and not have to do a whole, like, you know, lip liner and all that stuff. You can just put it on and you're done. So I have been wearing it in a couple videos. Again, it's very subtle and very neutral, and I like that it doesn't look like I'm wearing lipstick. It just gives me a nice color because my lips are not normally this color. They're really pale like my skin. So this gives me a pop of color along with that gloss look that I like, and it's vegan friendly, so that's another plus. Anyways, the next random gadget slash beauty gadget that I've been loving, I use it like once every 2 weeks, is this little guy right here. I know you're probably like, what is this now, Kira? So this is just in a package. I should take it out, right? I don't know how to do these beauty videos. This is just a reusable nail filer slash nail buffer. So how to use this is pretty simple. You can file your nails like normal, and you still use that filing part to buff your nails, and then you rinse your nails under water along with this to clean it off and put it back in the little package it came in. Your nails look so shiny, like you put a clear coat on it. I'm not kidding. Like when this first came in the mail, I'm like telling V, I'm like, oh, this is a reusable nail filer, I'm gonna try it out from the channel. And he's like, what do you mean a reusable nail filer? I'm like, you know, when you get a nail filer, you only get to use it for a certain amount of months, and you gotta throw them out and buy another one. I've been there. So he was like, all right, let's see how it works. I did one nail, and it was like I painted my nail with clear coat. It was like, he even was like, what? I could be late to the game. I mean, this could probably be out for a while now, and I'm kind of clueless. I don't do my nails. I don't get my nails done anymore. I used to back in the club days. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of spending that kind of money a month. I'm not a fan of long nails, you know, where I'm not afraid to break them. I don't want to go back to that whole afraid to break a nail life. So this is an easy way to make your nails shiny and just keep them intact. It's cheap. It comes in this little package so it doesn't get ruined in my makeup bag, and I've been using it since June and I love it. I actually bought another one to give to his mom because she's always doing her nails as well. So if you guys are into like nail stuff, maybe swap out your disposable nail filers and get this. You're gonna save some money. The next random item is this little guy right here. This is actually 3 months worth of mouthwash. So this is a zero waste version of mouthwash. This was sent to me by Humankind. This is not sponsored. They just wanted me to try out some of their zero waste products, which I loved everything they sent to me, but this has got to be my favorite item. The reason why I love this is the fact that I always hated mouthwash. I hate the fact that it was bulky packaging. I hate that it always burned my mouth. It always made my eyes water. So I just never liked mouthwash. We were never friends. This little guy right here, we're BFFs. How to use this is you want to fill it up with water. So this is glass. It comes with this. Fill this up with water to the white line. You take one pill out of here. So it's like 3 months worth of pills. You take one pill out, you put it in the water, put it to the side, brush your teeth, you know, do your face care stuff, whatever you're doing before bed or in the morning. By the time you are done doing all of that, this bad boy is already full liquid, like a full blue liquid. There's no pill in it, it dissolved, and all you do is just chug it like a regular mouthwash. Swoosh it around, do your thing, spit it out. This has no burning sensation. It's 100% natural. It's vegan friendly. And the best thing about this, well, there is 2 best things about this, I should say. The first best thing about this is it does not burn at all. I've had my fair share, like I said, of mouthwashes burning my eyes and making me want to spit it out before even putting it in my mouth. This tastes like flat soda. It doesn't have any like weird aftertaste or anything. It just tastes like flat soda and it doesn't burn. So I love it. I think it's worth every penny, and I will be repurchasing this over and over again. This is gonna be my mouthwash for now on. My breath is nice and fresh. My teeth are white, so I don't have any complaints about it. I have been using this since the end of July, and I really, really like this product. And I've actually convinced this guy over here to go zero waste with mouthwash. He has Listerine in the bathroom right now, but when he's done with that, he said he's switching over to this. So he's gonna get his own, he said, because he doesn't want to share. Mention is my planner. I've been getting a lot of questions on this on my Instagram. This is my planner for my YouTube channel, for my Instagram, or meetings that I have to set up for. So I didn't have a planner. I was writing everything on random little papers, and that's just how I was doing it for the longest time. But I decided to start taking YouTube and Instagram really serious because it is my job at the end of the day, like my full-time job. And this has been a lifesaver with me keeping things on track and keeping things nice and neat. Basically not get lost. So it does come with stickers. It came with a ruler. That's just like how I plan my videos. I have stickers where it says important. That means those are the ones where I upload my videos on Monday and Wednesdays. I put like an Instagram sticker to put like what picture to post on Instagram, what bio to put. Anyways, I'll have this link down below. I purchased this from Target. It was around like $7. Again, I did purchase it in July, so the prices weren't as high as they probably are now because everyone's in school, but this is a lifesaver. And the last random gadget is this guy. My amazing boyfriend surprised me. He purchased these for me. I tried it out one night and just like, let me just show you guys the clip. Like, I was just amazed. Like, as I was scrubbing my legs, and yes, I have that ugly tattoo. Don't mind it. I got it when I was 16. I don't want to talk about it. But when I was scrubbing my legs, the amount of dead skin that came off, I was just freaking out. Not even just my legs, my thighs, my arms, my stomach, my back, and my butt cheeks. Like, there was a lot, and I mean a lot of dead skin. So this thing works. I use it once a month. And every time I use it once a month, dead skin comes off. And that's not the best part about all this. Not only did my dead skin come off, but my strawberry legs and arms are gone. Like, I have smooth skin. I still have spider veins on my thighs. Obviously, that's not gonna go away with this. But I don't have strawberry legs anymore, and it just feels amazing. My legs are finally soft, not prickly all the time, and worth every penny, you guys. All right, you guys, enough to talk about gadgets. Let's talk about some music. I scoot over to show you guys the music since I can't play it for you. All these songs are linked on my Spotify. If you guys aren't following me, I'll have it linked down below. But I have 4 songs that I have been obsessed with this whole summer, and I want to put this out there. I like different genres. So these songs go from pop, R&B, rock to dembo. I feel like every genre has something decent to bring to the table, and I like to adventure out with music. I don't like to stick with one genre. That's just how I've always been. So the first song is from Hero. I don't know how to say it. It's called That Girl, and this song is just, to me, it's happy, it's positive. I love the beat, I love the lyrics, I love the girl's voice that's singing, and it's also from my favorite movie, which is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Part 2, I should say. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I really, really like this song a lot. It definitely reminds me of summer. I don't know if it's because from the movie or I just been playing it all summer long, but it's a pop song if you're into pop music, or if you probably already know this song because it is from the 90s, so it's a huge throwback. I posted it on my Instagram and a lot of you guys messaged me saying, oh my god, this just brought back so much memories, and I'm like, you're welcome. The next artist slash song I want to mention is from Kennedy RD. I love her. I follow her on Instagram. She's an amazing singer. To put her music in words, I just think it's beautiful, it's brilliant, and I really love every song this girl has. She's not like radio famous, which I'm hoping, and I have my fingers crossed, does get really big one day because she deserves it. She has an amazing voice. I'll have her Instagram and everything linked down below of her. The song that is my favorite is Get to Know Me. I have played this like numerous times on my Instagram, and I have played it numerous times in my car along with me cleaning. So needless to say, I've played this song out, but I love it. I love it so much. If you guys haven't heard of her, Google her, search her on Instagram, follow her, search her on Spotify. You will love her music if you love like R&B and that chill vibe. She reminds me of a little bit of like of Ashanti and Janae Aiko. Like, I feel like she's a mix between both of them. So beautiful voice, and she's such a sweet girl because I have talked to her a couple times. Next song on the list is from Deftones, my favorite rock band of all times. I love rock, you guys. I feel like rock is probably number 2 on my list. Number 1 is R&B. But for me, as a kid, I grew up listening to Linkin Park, Deftones, Stain, Incubus. So to me, Deftones has like a special place in my heart. I love the lead singer. His voice is so unique. It sounds very haunting, and I think that's why I like it the most. So the song that I love from them, and I've been playing over and over again this summer, is Change. It is an old song, but it's still good. Like, I feel like it's one of those songs that's timeless. And I almost forgot about it until one day I was just, you know, searching through songs, and then I heard it, and then I heard this song play, and I'm like, oh, that used to be one of my favorites. And then that was it. I just blew it up this whole summer. I think even V knows all the words to it because I just been playing it so much. He knows, like, oh, is that Deftones? I really like the song. It does bring back memories for me because it is an old song, and I believe it was in a couple horror movies as well. Really great band. If you're into rock, check out Deftones. They have a very unique sound, so I really like them. And the last song, I'm probably gonna murder this the way I say it, but I'm learning, okay? But this song is from Kiko El Crazy, For Por Ti. I love this song. The meaning to it is not so nice. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's a good kid's song, but I like the beat. I feel like, to me, I thought it sounded like really happy and more of like, oh, this is a good summer song. And then V's like, do you want me to tell you what he's saying? I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, what? He's saying that? Really? Oh, whatever, I still like it. So it is, if you know Spanish, then you're probably like, Kira, why do you like that song? He's not saying anything nice. I like the beat. It sounds really happy, and I feel like when it comes to music that's in different languages, you don't necessarily need to know like what they're saying in order to enjoy it. I grew up listening to Spanish music since I was like 14, and I mean, I used to listen to Daddy Yankee, Rakim y Kenway, Wisin and Yandel, Zoin and Loinex, and I didn't care what they were saying. I just loved the music. I thought it had a good beat, and their voices sounded nice. I also listen to German rap as well. I don't know anyone that speaks German. I like music. I feel like you shouldn't block out music if you don't know what it means, or if you don't know what it's saying. Like, music is for everybody. You don't have to know the language to like the music. Basically what I'm trying to tell you. So now let's get into movies and shows. So I would say the best movie that we watched this summer was The Invisible Man. A lot of you guys have told me to watch this movie, and I was hesitant to. I'm like, really? The Invisible Man? It sounds so stupid. I was wrong. I can say that. I was totally wrong. I take it back. This is an amazing movie. It is produced by my favorite director, Blumhouse Production. And the minute I found out that it was Blumhouse that made this movie, I'm like, all right, let's watch it. Let's give it a chance, because I love every movie they've ever made. And I've watched this with V, and he's not a fan of horror at all. And he loved this movie. I wouldn't even say that it's horror. It's more of suspense and mystery. Brilliant storyline. The ending is got you like, let's watch it again. If you guys haven't watched it, give it a try. If you do not like horror, you will still like it. It's not that scary. The next thing that I have been watching this summer, and I finished it already, which is so sad, is So Weird. I rewatched all the episodes. We have Disney Plus now, and I have just been obsessed with watching certain things on there. So Weird was the first thing that crossed my mind, because that's what I used to watch all the time when I was a kid, was So Weird, Are You Afraid of the Dark, and Goosebumps. Those are the 3 shows that I watched back to back. Oh, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But that was more of me being like on the fun side. I usually was always on the dark side. I wanted to watch every horror show there was. And I have to say, till this day, So Weird was really, really good. I didn't realize that most of the episodes were like teaching you a lesson. And when I was a kid, I didn't really get it. But now that I'm, you know, an adult, I'm like, oh, so this lesson was about like sharing, and or this lesson was about not being, you know, greedy, or not wishing you had this and that. So if you guys have kids and if they're into like horror and stuff, maybe get them to watch So Weird. It's not bad. It actually teaches kids a lesson. So I am sad that I finished it, but I'm happy that I rewatched it. Maybe I'll rewatch it again because I like it that much. And the last thing that I have been watching is Aurora Teagarden. I always say that name wrong. Aurora Teagarden's Mystery on Hallmark. This is with the girl from Full House, DJ. She looks amazing now, by the way. She is the main character, and she's a librarian, and for some odd reason, she's addicted to murder mysteries. So, of course, there's a lot of murder in her town, and she always finds the killer. I was watching it on Hallmark because we had a free little trial, and I finished all of the Aurora Teagarden mysteries before our free trial ended. And I love them. There was like, I think like 9, and it's movies. It's not more of like a show. They're about like 40 to 50 minutes long each, you know, episode, if you want to call them that. But if you are into mysteries, Hallmark has some pretty damn good mysteries. Alright, so now let's talk about some YouTube channels that I am loving, that I found out about this summer. So the first channel is Dr. Mona. Her channel is super informative about like living healthy, buying the right foods, and just basically living your best life. I watch her channel nonstop. All of her videos are super informative. Again, I'll have all these YouTubers I'm going to talk about linked down below. Very health conscious, and I really like and enjoy her channel. The next channel that I am loving is Sedona Christina. I found her around June, and her channel is about zero waste living. I know I'm not a zero waste person, but I do try my best, and I learn a lot of things from her channel. And I do love to watch her vlogs as well. To me, she's just very interesting to watch, and again, she's very informative when it comes to certain zero waste products and what you should be spending your money on and what you really shouldn't be. So I like her channel a lot. To me, she resembles Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't know why, I just get that vibe from her, but I love her channel. And the last channel that I found this summer is Shanetta's Divine Tarot. This channel is about horoscopes and about card reading. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing witchy about it. I know there's probably gonna be people in the comments saying that's not good. Listen, it's my life. I do what I want to do, okay? I love horoscopes. I've always been into them. I've always read my horoscope. It's just something that I feel like is a part of me because I am a Cancer, and everything that Cancer symbolizes is what I am. I am emotional. I am a homebody. I keep a little circle of people that I trust and I love, and I keep them dear to my heart. I truly believe in horoscopes and what they have to say about a person. Her channel is just that. It's about your horoscope. It's about you picking a card. Like, she'll have like 3 cards, and you take 3 deep breaths and you pick which card, you know, is basically calling to you. She's just one of those YouTubers that I can listen to over and over again. Even if I'm like having the worst day ever and I don't want to listen to anything, I don't want to be online, if I listen to her channel, I automatically feel better about myself and about the bad day that I had. She's a very positive person, and I really love her channel. I find her very unique, and I just respect her. So I'll have her link down below if you guys are interested, if you guys like tarot cards, or if you guys are very like skeptical about all that, just give one of her videos a try. So the last section is apps. I'm gonna scoot over so I can show them on this side. The first app is called Space. Now what this app is, this is for all my OCD people out there, and this is an Instagram Space app. So if you guys write things in the bio of your Instagram, you notice that Instagram doesn't allow you to write paragraphs. You know, like when you write a paragraph and then you go down below and you have that space in between, it doesn't allow you to do that. It crunches up all the paragraphs in one big sentence. I like things to, you know, be organized, like I said. So this app is free, and it allows you to have space, like to create a space bar in the Instagram app. So that's what I have been using. I feel like Instagram should update their app and like let us do a little bit more when it comes to the bio. Let us switch up the font. Let us, you know, be a little bit more creative. I feel like it's very standard. But anyways, that Space app again is free, and it's for all my OCD people out there that like to have things nice and neat in your little bio. Another app that I have been loving, and that's also free, is Snapseed. I have been using this in collaboration with Visco app. Visco I do pay for, but I've had it for years. But with Snapseed, I can actually go into the photo, and I always grab the selective tool and I place it either on my face to brighten it up, or I place it on my hair to darken it up. You can critique like certain aspects of a photo with Snapseed with the selective tool. So I really like that, and I love the fact that it's free because I'm already paying for Visco and I don't want to pay for any more apps. So if you love photo editing and you don't want to spend any money, you'll probably like Snapseed. And the last app that I have been loving this summer and I can't get enough of is the Disney app. I know, I'm an adult and I'm saying this, but hear me out. We don't pay for the Disney app. It's actually from his sister, and they purchased it because they do have kids. So they gave that to us because we gave our Netflix to them, so we kind of like swapped. And that's the best thing too, and that's another way to save money. If you can swap with friends and family, like, oh hey, I have Netflix, you have Disney, I'll give you my Netflix password for your Disney password, save some extra cash. But besides that, the Disney app has let me relive my childhood as an adult. I have been watching Hocus Pocus because it is fall now. I've been watching Hocus Pocus. I've been watching Don't Look Under the Bed. Every little horror movie that Disney came out with back in the 90s, in the like early 2000s, I have been watching. And I've been watching actually repeat. So when I did get this app back in the beginning of July, like I said, I watched the whole season of So Weird, and then I moved on to Smart Guy. And I'm almost done with Smart Guy, and now I'm gonna move on to like certain movies like Halloween Town, since it is that Halloween vibe now. So I'm in love with that app. There's so many things to watch on there, not just for 90s kids. There's also, you know, shows for the newer generation that's out. My niece loves that app. She's 7, and so does my nephew. He's 3, gonna be 4 soon, and he's always asking me to put like Puppy Patrol. I don't know what it is. He likes to watch little dogs. So I put this like dog show that's on the Disney app that he always watches. So they do have current things on there as well. Oh, and another thing that we did watch was Black is King from Beyonce. Amazing. Like, that woman is just incredible. I thought that was a beautiful, beautiful film. Beautiful musical, I should say. The whole soundtrack is beautiful, and it was a really great thing that Disney added on there. So If you guys haven't watched it, I'm sure everyone has watched Black is King, but if you haven't, give it a try. It's pretty good. Anyways, you guys, I really hoped you enjoyed this video. And so anyways, if you want me to continue these kind of videos, let me know down below. And also what I want to know is if you guys are going to try out any of these things that I've mentioned. Put down below which one of these items you're going to try out, or if you're going to listen to a song, or if you are going to watch a show that I mentioned. Let me know down below so we can start some conversation down there. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video.